Here we go, here we go, here we go. We are back. I see you. I see you. Like the movie Avatar. I see you. Right? Thank you all for being back here once again to another episode of Just One Question. You all know who I am. My name is Lion Flood. I want to know who you are. Drop your name in the comment section, no matter what, whether you're watching this live, whether you're watching the replay. Make sure you also hit that like, subscribe button so you can keep up with some of the episodes that are coming out in the future. You know how I do it. I like to get straight to the point. I don't want to jibber jabber and talk it around. I and my wife were watching a video, and like I told you guys, we watch podcasts, we listen to podcasts, we watch videos, we watch entrepreneurs, and see and listen to some of those things. Because if you want to grow, you need to be around and surrounded by people who are growing just like you. Last night we were watching a video with the Mark Cuban. My wife posted the video, and I actually posted a little bit later. But I want to talk about a couple of rules that he was talking about for entrepreneurs, and it really struck me. Right today, so I just broke them down for three rules, just kind of like he did. But I'm gonna put it in my own little words. So, what are some things that can help out entrepreneurs? Well, let's jump right into it. One, sales cures all. That's it. It's just like in sports, you hear people say, if teammates are arguing, if this coach is going through something, no matter what happens, if you're winning, that cures all of the ailments. You might still deal with that obstacle later, but while you're winning and when the season's over, then you deal with it. But while you're winning, it cures it all. Sales. Don't let anyone tell you sales don't matter. If they do, they are flat out lying to you. Bottom line, sales, no matter what your product is, if it's one product, if your product is yourself, if your product is your show, if you're a comedian, if you're a rapper, if you're a musician, whatever, you're selling yourself and your show. You get more bookings, you get more money. That helps all, right? Sales cures all. Bottom line. Let's jump right into number two. What we have for number two? Selling is not convincing. Selling is helping. What do I mean by that? I mean, plain and simply, you people. Here we go. Maya Angelou said, "People don't care what you know until they know that you care." Right? I don't care how well fast talker you are. I can sell ice to an Eskimo. No one cares. We want to know how is that ice you're selling to them going to help benefit their life. Once they find that out, they're more interested and more inclined to accepting your deal, your offer. Right? So there we go. Let's see. I'm just clicking on something right here. So okay, there we go. So it was like, oh yes, you want to help and authentic. You want to make sure that your people can see through your BS. They can see through a hustler, right? So if you want your sales to go up, your business to grow, they need to see that you're authentic and you want to help them. Yes, you want business. Yes, you want money, but you want to authentically help cure their issue. If you're in an industry, for example, like in Vegas, you are dealing with the, or any city, matter of fact, if you're dealing with a party planner, they want to know how can you make their event easier for them. Here's how hiring me can help ease the burden with whatever event you're planning. Here's how my business will be able to help that, right? So make sure you're helping and versus trying to convince them that they need your product and they're looking to buy your product. Let's jump right to the next one. Number three, every last single entrepreneur lies to themselves. I have a second version of this. So when I was listening to Mark, his was spot on when he was talking about this. Mine, I'll say his first, and then I'll say mine as well. But mine says you need to lie to yourself sometimes. But what do I mean by that? All entrepreneurs lie to themselves. Well, they think to themselves, my product is the absolute best. I watch Shark Tank sometimes, and they'll say, my product can change the world. My product can do this. Well, in actuality, how many sales do you have? If your product could do it, then you would have sales behind that, right? But you lie to yourself and you think my product is the best. Everyone loves that, my business. Everyone loves. But if they loved it, then why are they not buying it? If your show was the best, why are they not hiring you, right? Steve Martin said, be so good that they can't ignore you. And I remember this. It burned into me when I first started going into my entrepreneurship role, my solopreneurship role, right? Everyone likes my product. There goes another one. Again, if they liked it, if they loved it, if they wanted it, it's the best. Why are they not purchasing it? It's plain and simple with that, right? Why are they not? There's a quote that I'm about to put up right now that he said, and I'm gonna read it to you. And this is so true, and I tell us all the time, right? Here's a quote. He said, "When you're an entrepreneur, you have to figure out how to kick your own ass before someone else does it for you." What does that mean? Let's bring back up the big screen. Can you go ahead and put me back up on the big screen, please? Thank you, guys. Yes, and always give yourself a little bit of round of applause too, right? Where my DJ Horn at? Just raise it up, right? Raise it up. Give yourself a round of applause, guys out there. Yes, because if you're working for entrepreneurship and you're working to start your own business, even if it's a side hustle, you've got to kick yourself in the ass. No one is doing it for you. Like the episode the other day, we talked about no one is coming to rescue you. You've got to do it. You've got to have a burning desire to get out and practice 6 hours when your competitor is practicing two. You've got to market differently. You've got to find your niche and you've got to go for it. All of those rules will come into play no matter what business you're doing. If you're working to be a solopreneur or entrepreneur, you've got to have that burning desire to succeed, to not fail. I recall many days in my journey when it's been tough, and of course, I thought about giving up. Of course, I thought about the tough days, right? I've been an entrepreneur. We were joking about this a couple of days ago. We were talking about, what would I do if I ever had to go back and work for someone? And I was like, that had never happened. I've not worked for someone. I've not had a boss, someone to tell me I need to punch in at a certain time, or leave at a certain time. In close to 15 years, I've been working for myself, owning my own business, learning the ups and downs, the hard ropes, taxes, everything, right? They're great times, but I love the time it affords me for my family. I love the ability that if I need to go and do something for my son's school or take a field trip or whatever with them, I have the ability to do that. Reschedule a meeting. Sure, it's tough, like I said, but you've got to do it. So those are three little rules that I would highly suggest for any entrepreneur, any solopreneur. And again, if you have any questions, do me that solid favor, drop them in the comments. Whether it's the live, whether it's the replay, make sure you hit that like and subscribe button. I am on another focused journey that I'm working towards, and I'm in that process right now of starting to write my book. Most who know my story truly will understand why I feel like it can become something that can help people. We all been through that journey and whatnot. So thank you all for taking a moment and coming to another episode of Just One Question. I am your host, the lovely Lion Flood, representing everything good and positive out there. Continue doing what you do, no matter what you do, be good at it. Thank you all, and until next time.